looking to make more money as a content creator, then you're going to want to learn the 5 skills that I share in this video. What is going on, guys? William Fletcher here, and in this video, I'm going to talk about the 5 digital skills that really allowed me to earn more money as a content creator. So whether you're a YouTuber, a course creator, online marketer, or just someone that wants to earn more with content, learning these skills will improve your earnings as a content creator and get you ahead of the competition. So let's dive in. All right, so the first thing I had to learn was how to write words that sell. And this is a big one and something that I use every single day in everything that I do. So this is all about learning how to create desire and how to paint a picture of a future outcome for people and how to lay out the steps of achievement, right? So if I'm selling a product, I got to be able to do all these different things, right? I got to be able to create desire. I got to be able to show the person who is wanting to buy that product what it looks like when they get the results my products deliver and what steps it takes to get them to the achievement, because they need to be able to see what that end outcome will actually be. And one of the main things that I had to learn was how to write killer headlines that get attention, right? So first I got to get their attention, draw them in, create desire, lay out all the steps, and show them how they can achieve the result that I'm promising in my products and my content and really anything that I create. So this is one of the main skills you can learn as a content creator. Number 2, and that was a big one, is doing what I'm doing for you right now, and that is recording videos. So whether it's creating free content that I put out there online, or recording videos for a course, or doing a live presentation that's going to sell people into something that I'm promoting, creating videos has been one of the most valuable skills that I have learned. And really the biggest hurdle that I ran into was getting over the fear of being on video in the first place. And if you can get over that fear and the fear of hearing your own voice and not want to cringe and shut it off and never do it again, then there's a good chance that you can do anything you want with video if you can get past that first point. And once you get there, guys, it's all about repetition and learning, right? You got to learn how to create content that people want to watch. And you got to learn how to create engaging titles and thumbnails and things like that that are going to draw people in to actually watch that good content that you're creating. And one of the major breakthroughs that I had about content is that when you're creating titles for the content that you're posting, you got to give them what they want and teach them what they need, right? So when I'm writing a title for a piece of content that I'm going to put on YouTube, I'm going to think about the end result that they want, and then I'm going to teach them all the things that they need to learn in order to get that result, right? So remembering that first tip I told you about how you had to learn how to write words that sell? Well, writing titles for posts is exactly that, because you got to sell them on what they actually need by showing them what they want. Now, the third thing in my mind is a big one. And I know a lot of people, they don't think it's all that big of a deal, but for me, this is a huge one, and that is learning how to create graphics, right? So whether I'm creating a new logo image for a brand that I have, or a product, or creating a book cover, or a product shot, or a thumbnail for a YouTube video, graphics have been huge in everything that I have done online. And the more skilled I became at creating graphics, the more professional the brands that I have launched have been. And guys, let's face it, when you go to somebody's website or product or YouTube channel and they don't even have a somewhat decent looking graphic setup, then you usually turn around and think they're not the real deal, right? They don't look professional. So graphics to me has been a huge part of my online success. All right, the next one, guys, and it's one of my favorite things to talk about, is creating funnels and online pages, right? So being able to create sales pages and, use funnel editors and page builders like WordPress and ClickFunnels and Divi and all these different types of online builders and stuff like that, where it allows you to build web pages where you can sell your products, you can build members areas, you can create your micro hubs. If you haven't watched my video on the new way to create a website, you'll learn all about micro hubs. So go check that out. But guys, this has been a skill that I've had to learn. And if you want to be successful online selling products, then either you're going to have to learn it, or you're going to have to be willing to pay someone else to build the pages and funnels for you that you need. And the fifth fifth one, guys, although simple, has been a very, very effective skill for me to learn, is learning how to properly outline content, right? So outlining content is really the foundation of every single thing that I do in my business, right? Whether I'm creating a new offer or product, I'm outlining what's going to be in that offer. Whether I'm creating a YouTube video, a Facebook post, an email, a book, it doesn't matter what I'm doing, but learning how to write a proper outline has been a huge skill for me. And really it boils down to being able to create a matrix. So you start from point A, okay, here's where this person's starting, here's point B, this is where they gotta get to, here's all the steps that have to happen, right? So mapping out the milestones of that process. And then once you have the milestones, what are all the things that have to happen in the individual milestones? And being able to break that out and build that out to build out your content. And you can get some really creative things in there, like lining out all the different things you want to talk about under each one of your milestones, like what it is, why it's important, what the steps are, actually how to do the thing you're teaching. So outlining has become a skill that has been so important in everything that I do in my online business.